Howdy folks, welcome back to the farm. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. Just taking a quick bird's eye view here of the whole complex. I don't believe we're going to fill all this land. It's quite possible that today we're going to do maybe even a time lapse that rapidly expands a couple of elements of this farm. So get ready for that. But one thing I sort of wanted to do today is to just sort of give feedback. I think it's possible that at some point, this video or this series finds its ways into the eyes of developers or whatever, and not just this game. A lot of developers of this genre, they watch videos of other games too to get ideas, and I always like to provide some feedback when I'm usually about 6, 7, 8 videos in. That's when I usually try to maybe talk about some things like that, and we're gonna do that today. But I just wanted to give an overview, and I also wanted to say thank you for everybody who's been hanging out with me and watching this with me. I do appreciate it very much. If you haven't yet already in the series, consider subscribing. There's a little button down there below. It's a pretty good way to support the channel. There is subscriber growth is a pretty decent indicator of how well I'm doing, and also it tends to be an attractive thing for getting in touch with other developers and stuff for other games in the future that you might want to see. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Let's get on with the game. So we have just begun harvesting apricots, looks like. That's the message I just got. Harvested apricots. 11,845 apricots. Oh my God, that's a lot. Let's go ahead and see how much that's worth to sell. We're at $3 million, so I think at this point, we could also call the game really easy. Which it's supposed to be a relaxing sort of thing, right? It's not supposed to be super hard mode, hardcore. Nobody plays a farm manager if they're a hardcore guy, okay? That's not the kind of game this is for. One thing I think is a little bit weird is that this raspberry picking thing, they're using the chest trailer and a tractor to do this. I really wish they wouldn't. It's occupying an entire tractor, which is getting durability loss while it's out here, and also the trailer, right? And I don't see why you need to occupy the harvesting process of raspberries if they're manually harvested like this. I don't see why it has to occupy both of my equipment. So maybe giving me some sort of collection bucket or some sort of giant bin that's maybe more stationary, that would be probably better than... Or maybe something that can just be picked up in a trailer or with a hitch or something. In other words, I don't need the tractor. It's not moving. Please put it back so that they can use it other ways, right? So the other thing I wanted to do today also is I wanted to create sort of a much bigger operation down here. And that's probably going to be the time lapse, honestly. It's going to be this big sort of animals, lots of I want pigs and chickens, and we'll have the slaughterhouse and stuff maybe over here in the middle somewhere. I wanted to get that going, and I wanted to sort of explore some of the other production chains that are in the game that we haven't looked at yet. Maybe even fish, although I'll probably do it at the end. As you can see, we don't need it, for money, so it's kind of whatever. But I do want to get into fruit processing and slaughterhouse and even vegetable, all these buildings. I want to at least look at all the buildings. And just see what they're all about, each one. So you can kind of know how the production line works yourself when you go to get the game. So again, probably going to be a time lapse today. But just before getting to that, I also wanted to point out a couple of things. So I want to get a bigger road kind of back here so they can travel faster. This is a long way out. And you can see this big 2-lane road. They can usually travel much faster, and it's much more convenient to travel on those roads like that. I don't know if I particularly like how they, a single road, they can just phase through each other. Since you give double roads, I would think you'd want to, just to increase the little logistical difficulty of the game, I would think these little roads here are one way at a time kind of things. But in any case, 2-way roads, they're almost useless unless you're going to go really, really far back. And I think I want to go really, really far back. So we're going to come down here for this road, right? And all the way down like this with the big road. But one thing I've noticed about the big roads is that you can't move in micro increments with them. It's a tile-based, obviously it's a grid-based builder, but this too wide road, for example, if I wanted to put it between these two tiles, I can't do it because it only moves in big chunks. So it kind of like, I don't know if that's an oversight or if that's intended or what the decision behind that on design was, but like I would love to be able to move this in one tile increments just to give me that more fine-tuned control, because everything else in the game can move in these smaller increments except this big road. Just a little bit of an, I don't know, I don't want to say it's annoying, but you know, there might be situations where I've got things 2 tiles apart and I'd be like, cool, I'll just leave these things 2 tiles apart so I can put a road between them. And then all of a sudden I can't do it because those 2 tiles that I left open just simply don't work for it. There's little things like that. I also would love to, we're going to expand, right? Big animals down here, right? Big animal pens down here. But going along the big animal pens notation, I guess, I really think that I realize that once you know it's there, it's easy to find. But this tab is not like the other tabs, right? Like this stuff is all about data for you and seeing stats and getting information, right? That you can act on. But this is a tech tree. This is not like the other tabs, and yet it's stuck down here in the training manager, like is stuck in this area. It should be its own tab. It really should be its own thing. And if that's too cluttered down here, pop it up here and give me progress on it up here while it's being worked on. There's a lot of empty space here. But training and tech trees should definitely be something that's highlighted more prominently in a game than to be nested behind another window, right? Especially at the bottom of that tab list. So in any case, I need to find bigger pens. I need to unlock the bigger pens. And we're going to require a couple of different things. You know, like a couple of different things to train and everything. And so I'm going to have to work on that. So I'm going to do that while I'm building things out. And you're going to get a time lapse of the building part of this. But without knowing how big those pens are, I can't accurately build it. So what I'm going to do for this video is I'm going to let this run at maximum speed. And I'm going to let this just keep auto selling and all those types of things. Also, just real quick, how much can we sell those apricots for? Because I bet they're worth a lot. Oh my God, that's a lot. That's a $500,000 harvest every year. Yes, apricots are freaking awesome. Okay, good. So I'm gonna let this run. It's gonna accumulate a bunch of money probably, but the goal for me is mostly to work on other things. That's how I'm gonna play this. Actually, I'm gonna work on some other things that I have on my to-do list while I let this run, so that I can get the better farms and stuff. Because in order to build them, I need new research, and that research is, in case you're interested to know, we're gonna scroll in the animal tab. We're going to scroll all the way over and just look at these. So large pigsty. We need annual agricultural school, breeding farmers training, and industrial management training for pig farming. And for this one, we just need 2 of them. And for this one, we just need 2 of them. But I'm going to work on all of the training that's required to unlock all of the major big buildings. And I'll just allow this to passively run in the background while that happens. The other thing I might do, and I'll show you after it's done, it's not rocket science or anything here, is I might expand our orchard operation to have fields on this side of the road, just so we can have more raspberries and maybe anything else, like apples or something. I might put an apple orchard or something. It's real easy building stuff. It doesn't take a whole lot of effort to make squares and roads. So I'll probably do that while I'm waiting. But I just wanted to give you a heads up. That's how this is going to start. And then once we have the research done, I'll go ahead and actually show you this build out and time lapse it for you. Okay, so I'll be right back. Okay, I just wanted to fill you guys in really quick so that you're not completely out of the loop here, because I am doing a couple of things. So I've added these 3 fields in the back here, like I said I would. And I'm going to choose some crops that are different than what we have currently. So these are pears, and the organic pears, if we take a look at the prices of those things, they are really profitable. Okay, on a full-size field here, 100 by 100, we come down, and if we take a look at pear saplings, look at the yield revenue. It's over $1 million, and plums are not that far behind. So I've done pears on this big one here, and we're gonna do plums on this little smaller one over here. For this one, I've chosen to take and do some apple trees because I wanted to kind of take a look at that. And since we're going to be doing, I figured with these 3 things, right, we're going to be doing juice and jams and things like that. And, you know, apples, got to have them. So we're going to have stuff like that too. I've also went ahead and upgraded some of these roads. The ones that are really long, I've upgraded them. I missed the little road segment right here though. So let's just kind of take this and finish that off. So the longer roads and stuff, they can get around just a little bit better. It's not a big deal. Realistically, with the amount of money we're making, I could easily just upgrade all of them if I wanted to. And it looks like to me, I just added this milk processing plant as well. And I'd like the organic cow's milk to continue to get processed. And I could do the butter, but I'm gonna keep going with this just because it's a product. It's there. It's what's making the most money. And I can probably hire some more people here if I want to as well on manufacturing. I'll take care of that later. It's fine. But it looks to me like by laying this building, I might have interrupted the power supply for this. And I might expand this way. So I guess we'll just go ahead and leave the little box here like there, and then just sort of connect it there. That should hook everything up to power just fine again. Okay, cool. So we've got not enough staff and no warehouse. That's something I haven't seen in a while. We're going to go ahead and pop a warehouse down. I guess we'll put it along this road here. It's fine. Probably going to need another warehouse up here now, too, now that I think about it. So I'll show you guys this stuff, too. Just give me 1 second. Looks like about here ought to do it. And maybe we put a barn up here, too, I think. Yeah, probably needs a barn. And we'll do that maybe along this road here, let's say. Okay. And then maybe one more barn is needed in here somewhere. We could do that. This is a perfect spot, actually. So I'm leaving these little gaps between the fields sometimes, right? And this is all, you know, like, it's by design. It's so that I can place these other structures in between the fields. And if you leave them 5 wide, you can fit pretty much anything in here. This is the barn. It's pretty much the biggest footprint aside from like the big production buildings. But, you know, like 5 wide, I think is enough for even these things to fit in. No, this is wider than 5. But in any case, you can leave things between them. So that's what I've been doing. But I was also considering like little elements like this right here. I was considering, you know, decorating, you know, putting some decorations and stuff. I'm inspired by what we're going to be doing with Anno. If you haven't seen it yet on the channel, hopefully I've released at least the first couple videos already. Go check that out. Maybe I'll link it in the top comment or whatever. But really, if you just go to the channel page, you'll see it. And Anno 1800 is going to provide a lot of possibilities to make a really attractive city, a really beautiful city. I'm not really going to min-max it. I want something really beautiful. And so we're gonna work on aesthetics on that too. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. We're talking about the farm game now. And I'm going to place this here and just get it hooked up to the rest of the power supply, right like so. All right. The reason why I'm filling you in on this is because it takes an entire in-game year. Personally, I think that's way too long, but it's just me. An entire in-game year to get this research. Annual agricultural school. Yeah, literally annual, indeed. But it increases the quality and the quantity of the harvest by 10%, and it gives access to specialized training, which is what we want, and then increases the production rate of milk, eggs by 10%, which is what we're doing on basically everything. Then we unlock the second tier for chicken coops, pigsties, etc., and then we get the third level on some of these buildings as we go down in here. So it takes a long time to get this one initially, but then all this stuff, breeding farmers training is only 3 days. A lot of these things are like 2 months, but the first one is a year. So that's why I'm just letting it run. I don't want you to, like, you know, have to sit through a year. I'm not going to make new things for a year in game. So yeah, but new fields, right? I've added carrots because I feel like we're probably going to do some like carrot juice and things like that. I've added tomatoes, obviously, if we're going to be doing things with jars and all that, tomatoes, tomato juice, etc. I've added another field of peas. I think that was already there, though. I'm trying to remember what I had. Yeah, but we've got basically 2 fields of peas and stuff now to help with that. And then an extra wheat field has been placed down now too. So we've got all that stuff happening. And you know what? With that extra wheat field, we're probably going to need, we're probably going to need another mill as well for the wheat. And I thought if it fits, I might put the mill over here. And it looks like it will fit. So I'm going to put the mill right here as like a way of saying, hey, look, we can just work on this really close to where we harvest it, right? So why don't we just pop this down right there? And then I might buy this land, drop another wheat field here, and keep going with it. Potatoes are ready to harvest, but we're missing people. Not enough staff. I can help with that. We're going to add more houses and stuff, too. So let's get another house for permanent employees. We can stick this right next to the warehouse. I'm all right with that. And then inside this house, we'll probably add these guys so that we can have more milk processing. When I do expand... Oh, hang on. What do we got? We are missing food. Hang on, it's probably over here. Not enough stuff. Potato organics. This is all staff. I want resources. Crops. Okay. So crops organic. I don't fully understand what generates this. Like, how do we make our own crops? You know? I mean, they're very inexpensive, and I can buy 20,000 of them right now and just be done with it. But I'm making so many diverse things, I feel, and I don't see anything that gives me crops in the end, which is a little odd. Like, what is that? I'm genuinely asking you now, because wheat doesn't generate it. It doesn't seem like grass isn't generating it. Oats aren't generating it. Beets aren't. Peas. Maybe some of the other stuff I just planted. But I mean, you know, corn. We haven't harvested the corn yet, so perhaps that does. I don't know. Potatoes aren't doing it as far as I'm aware. And none of the stuff in the orchards and stuff are going to do it either. So it's just really kind of bizarre. I'm not entirely sure what does it, you know? I'm going to need more seasonal employees, and we're going to have them be situated, I think, on this side of the road, just far enough over here to where they can cover every field, and this looks like it's good enough. Yep, so we're going to pop there, and you know what? Let's just get some more seasonal employees for the fields here. We're going to get a whole bunch of seasonals so that they can focus on all of these orchards, and then over here, we want some extra employees too. So we're going to hire people in the fields. Animals are not needed. What we need is manufacturing. And, you know, beekeeping. Now, there's something we can go into right now. Beekeeping. Should we get bees? Make honey, right? I mean, we should do that. We really should. I'm thinking so. Okay, you know what? Let's get a couple of beekeepers around here. Yeah. First, let me put the manufacturing people into here. And we should have enough people now to run this. Yes, we do. All right, bees. Bees. So it looks like it's a beekeeper building. Building permits the purchase of hives. In the process, the beekeepers gathered honey and honeycombs and get delicious honey. All right, so this is a very tiny building, but I guess they're just for bees, right? Where do we want to put the bees? I kind of want them really far away from all the other people. I think so. All right, you know what? I'm gonna build out a really big beekeeping facility right here, and I'm gonna take you on this journey with me. So let's go. Okay, so we got our little beekeeping operation here. It's pretty simple. And it's basically just 10 hives in each of these little houses. And they've each got these their little suits on. Oh, I love it. It's really cool. Oh, yeah. We're going to be harvesting a whole bunch of honey now. So we're getting all the bees, right? They're all inside these little hives. Now, I've got to populate these with employees, of course. And I have to keep going back into the employee list, let it refresh. It does take a little bit of time for it to refresh. It doesn't just give you new people every time you open it, like somebody in the comments once said. You do need like a day in game to let that thing refresh. But when you do, or when it does, I find that it does periodically give you people that are, accustomed or like attuned to the jobs that are in the vicinity of that house. We're gonna go like that. There we go. And then we want beekeeping. I need to choose a different house now, don't I? Yep, I do. Let's make sure the bees don't like die or anything. We'll just put beekeeper there. And then inside this house, I need a whole bunch more beekeepers. There, and we're gonna go there. Yep. And just gotta be at least one more right. Come on. No on the beekeepers. Nope, no big deal. So we'll just do as many as we can. Come on, assign. There we go. And one more here. There we go. And one more over here. Very good. And then if we want to, which, I can just go in and just train them up to maximum. No big deal. It's not really that significant of a change. I mean, it's one of those things that a lot of people said I should do. And I'm just looking at this like, you realize I'm making a boatload of money, right? Like, it really doesn't. It's not like I need to train in order to make a profit, right? It's going to be fine. But, just to please the peanut gallery, there you go. They're all maxed out trained beekeepers, okay? And there you go. Maximum training. There we go. And there we go. I think that's all of them. So I need 3 more people in this house, and then we're good to go. There's one. One. Certainly there's some more. I wonder if seasonal employees could do beekeeping. No, that's a thing. Can the seasonal employees do beekeeping? Because that would make things a little easier, right? I suppose maybe I would think that beekeeping is a seasonal thing. I know it doesn't really come across to me as something that they could do in the winter, for example, but possibly, I guess. I don't know. In any case, I just need one more dude in here. Beekeeping. It's important to get one that has the skill already because at least as of my current tech level and stuff, I can't train people for new skills. I can't give people skills they don't already have. So it's I can improve existing skills, and that's about it. It looks like I'm short on food again. Peas. Really? More peas. All right. Give me like 40,000 of these things so I don't have to do it anymore. Bye-bye. All right. And then how about we get some employees to work in this mill? Yep. So we need manufacturing. We'll assign you. And I think we can probably handle getting you some proper employees that are... I wish the hire button was also here, even when these assign. Like, there are people that I can assign to this, but they do not have the skill. I still wish there was a hire button like there is when you don't have anybody left in the area. That would be really nice. But I think I probably need another house in this area anyway. Yeah, because they don't really live out in this way. So we probably want to just build another house. Let's just get another permanent. Well, we still have room in this one. Let me get another manufacturing person if I can. Actually, there's my last beekeeper right here. Choose the house 15 for you. Very good. Okay, now let's go back to that. Whoops, nope. Hold on. Make sure you're assigned here. There you go. Excellent. So my beekeeping operation is all set up and done. It will have tons of, we can make honey and stuff, right? We can just get honey and sell that now if we want to. But this house, we need some manufacturers. So I'm just going to grab manufacturer. There's one. One for now is okay. Maybe I can just get somebody with endurance for now or something. It's not a big deal. And get them in here, as long as they're in here. We'll go like that, and we'll go like that. 3 people in that mill. That's a-okay with me. Okay. So once again, I know this video is supposed to be like time lapse. We did a little bit there, I guess, but I was supposed to expand this operation, and that's what I wanted to do today. I wanted to show you guys these bigger pens and stuff. So we got the beasts sorted out, we got crops expanded, all that's good. I still have to wait for that training to be done. So I'll let this run, and I'll be right back. All right, so this video is taking a very long time to make. Yeah, it's been 2 in-game years. Yeah, no shit. And running at 3 times speed, too. This is as fast as I can go for that. So good. Notice our money. Very nice. Also had a tip in the comments that is actually pretty cool. Although, at this stage of the game, it's not really all that important anymore. This little plus button up here. If you click it, you can pin your resources to the top here. Didn't know that. I always clicked this and was like, I don't know what this does, because it never really tells you what it does. There's no text that says, I do this. But when you click something, it will pin it to the top. So for example, if I wanted to see how much organic straw I had, for example, I just click this and it will just keep the organic straw up here. So I've been using that to monitor my crops. And I've also gone ahead and just told it to auto purchase at certain intervals. So like, I really don't have to worry about it anymore. We're selling our excess milk over 80K and our excess milk for sheep over 80K as well. So we're just overproducing, and it's about to get even worse. Yeah. So why has it taken 2 in-game years? Why did I skip so much time? Well, I barely built anything, and I'll show you what the farm looks like, I guess. But it's because that research takes a year. It's absurd. It should never take that long. That is a ridiculous amount of time. And yeah, I do not approve of that decision, because I just basically let the game run in the background. So what we have here is a year of time here. That was great. Then I needed breeding farmers training, which unlocks 2nd levels for chicken coops, pigsty, cowshed, and shed. That only takes 3 days. But if I want the other big ones, the large ones, I need 60 days for just the pigs, then another 60 days for just the cows, sheep, and goats. Nope, sorry, just the cows, my bad. 60 days for just the cows, and then another 60 days for just the sheep and goats. Huh? So, real weird. It's just like, I don't know, it feels like an arbitrary amount of time, but all right, fine. So I figured since I have the cow buildings unlocked now, I have them all done, we can go ahead and start maybe expanding this area. So all of this is going to become the big pens. So all of that time, what was it good for, right? What does it do for us? Is it worth it? Okay, well, that's a real matter of, like, that's really subjective, because you can see the cash flow we have right now. The money we're making right now is absurd. Let me just take a look at the budget tab really quick here. Yeah. So, like, it's a whatever situation. It's not, you don't really need it, right? And at this stage of the game, there's not really a whole lot to do other than just let it run and make money. We can't lose right now, right? So I might even call this series on this video, to be honest. The fun factor of it is kind of, it goes away after this much time, because there's just nothing to do after this point, right? Every single element of the build chain is so incredibly profitable that I don't know how anyone can actually lose. So there's that. But how big are these? Well, we have the cow sheds here are this size. This is a small one. If you want the medium one, which I would have hadn't unlocked, that one is going to be this big. So it's a little bit bigger than, like, say, 2 of them. No, it is. It's the size of 2 of them on this direction. Kind of. It's maybe just a tad bit smaller. It looks like 1 tile smaller. And then there's the really large one, right? The big one. And that is here. And this is, as you can see, quite large. So how do we want to lay these out? They cost 26,000 each, which at this point is nothing, right? It's like, you might as well just give them to me for free. So I'm gonna start, I think, way down here, just to see how well this goes. Actually, I want a big road. I want to make a real big road. And I think I'll probably tear these down and have the big road go through here. There's no move function, though, in the game. Like, I can't move items. So I might need to tear down the logistics center and just rebuild it long ways. And then maybe... I was kind of hoping for, like, someplace that's a really good... a good place to make that long road. I was thinking right here would be the best place. But now I'm thinking maybe more central, like here. There's less to tear down here to do it. So I think it makes sense to do it here. Are we able to... Okay, it's going to have to be either there or there. I can't put it right here. Damn, this is where I want this. I want it between these two tiles. So it looks like I'm going to have to put it here. All right, which means I got to tear down the mechanic shop, that silo, and then all of these pens, which are going anyway. All right. All right, so let's tear down these. We have to move these cows, though, don't we? All right, so let's just plan it out. Let's assuming, right, that the road is going here. That puts the road about to here. So let's just kind of, we'll make it like this for now. So this is a big road, and it's connected to this one, so they can move this direction, but at least we got that nice big road that they can move faster on, right? All right, and then from there, what we'll do is we'll lay in the big pens, the big cow pens. So this is the large cow shed. And we're gonna go, I think, we might as well just go all the way to the edge here, right? I think so. So we can just go like this, all the way. I just want to see how absurd we can get the cows, like the income from this. How absurd can it really get? All right, so, and I could probably put a too wide road in here anyway, but I think we'll just deal with the single road for now. We'll pave it, of course, make the paved single roads. And then if I wanted even more milk, I could just do it like this. I mean, this is an absurd amount of cows anyway. There's just no need for this. Right? We're just getting ridiculous at this point because we can. There's that much money. So whatever. We're going to go like this and like this. Okay. So this is a lot of cows. Next, let's get an absurd amount of chickens. So we have the big chicken coops. Where are they? Right here. Nope. Ooh, I need training for the large chicken coop. My bad. I didn't get that yet. All right. What about the... I don't have the... Oh, the large pig sty. We don't have pigs yet. Oh, we got to have pigs. Come on. How are you going to have a farm without pigs? I'm just going to keep relaying that meme. Let's go all the way to about here with this, and then we're going to pave road it right through here. And I probably could have left space on that side to like wrap the road around. But, you know, I could also just buy this land and be good to go on that, right? So this is just a huge cow operation now, man. I mean, look at the size of this compared to like what we already have. These 6 and these 6. That's just cows, and they're all going to happen right here. Yeah. Big machines building it. It's going to take a while. It's fine. Because we have the time for that research to hit, right? We're still waiting for this. This gives me the sheep and goat buildings. So while we're waiting for the sheep and goats, let's get the pigs. So a large pigsty. Where is it? Right here. I want pigs through here. 1, 2. Actually, you know, let's leave a little bit of a gap here. We might want a road for like some other structures and stuff, like logistics buildings and veterinary clinics. Although all that stuff can go on this side though, right? It sure can. Forget that. Let's go over here. And where is it? Right here. Let's go. I should probably start on this side just to make sure it all fits up against that edge. What do you know? It does. It's perfect. Oh, there's so many pigs we're going to have, guys. This is going to be so stupid. This is going to be like the stupidest amount of animals. Just like nobody who farms this much. Like who has a farm with this much going on, you know? Holy crap. I'm going to hit frame rates. Look at this. So they got like, oh yeah, there it is. That's what I'm talking about. What's that? Too many things to any alias? You betcha. Holy cow. All right, of course, none of this has power, obviously, so we're gonna need to put power in. We can put one right here, and we'll just have that go along the road up to here. Well, just have it go all the way to, I guess, I don't know. It's because we're gonna replace this road, right? So I don't know where it's gonna go. We'll go there for now. And then we want this transformer. Okay, so this is the part where people said, hey, you should probably not place these buildings. You should place the transformers first, not the buildings first, because then it will bump the transformers up against the road. And that's very true. And I've already done it. So now I need to tear these all down and do this again. I still don't get why these need power. I mean, what are you doing in here that needs power? Also, if you're going to slam up against the road anyway, why not just allow me to place them on the road? Right? I feel like that's something that the game should just let me do. Or I could just place them back here. I could just buy this land and place them behind it. Could, but probably, yeah. Kind of messed up, all right? We messed up. But I won't mess this one up, right? We're going to go here. And we're going to lay it back like that. And then this one will go to there. Oh, wow. I'm pretty much messing it up again, aren't I? Let's get another power transformer on these three. Screw it. I'm going to just replace them, all right? I don't care. Look at all the money I have. Screw it. Replace these buildings. We can't move them, so we'll just place them again. I'll be right back. All right, power grid is set. Okay, we got the power grid all in. So now we lay these in again. Now I know it's a developer. If you want to, obviously it's your game. You can do what you want. But can we just place the power poles on the road? You're gonna do it. You're gonna move this for me anyway. You know, like let's just make that a thing. Or better yet, here's a great thought. How about we just make the roads transmit power? The power pole idea was an okay idea, but I feel like it becomes this thing where it's a little bit more of a burden than it is a good gameplay experience. It's just my opinion, of course. I might be completely off base on that, but and it's probably because I've been running this game now for quite a few hours, and I'm just sort of like realizing just how much waiting around that was, and I'm just kind of sort of like, okay. We could have had like 10 videos of Anno by now. I'm sorry. I could have. Let's go like this. Here we go. And we just drop these in. See how the poles are going to move anyway, right? Just let me place them there in the first place. And let's go like this. All right, so this stuff is all done. Oh, one more. Where is it? Pigsty, right here. All right, so now we need the logistics and everything to manage this stuff, right? And all that's going to happen on this side of the road. So we're going to grab a vet clinic. That's got to happen. And honestly, there's so many things here that I need 2 vets in order to manage this whole thing. Yeah. I'm going to need 2 of these guys. All right, so we're going to place this vet. Oh, I can't cover both of those. Lame. Oh, it sucks. All right, we're going to go like here with this one. And then I guess we just put a whole bunch of them in. So like here, and make sure that these two are covered now there. All right, all the animals are covered. And we'll put the sheep and stuff on this side. All right, so then we're gonna need a ton of barns and warehouses and all of that stuff. So I think we bring the paved road out to at least about here. It's gotta be at least this far, right? I feel like it does. For the buildings and stuff that we want to build for this. I'm thinking before I built that, I probably should have measured it, but if it's wrong, I'll just tear it down. Warehouse barn. Okay, so I was hoping to go back to back on the barns, but I'm thinking that maybe that's not necessary. What I would at least like to do is put warehouses behind them. And I don't believe I'm going to be able to do that. They're, 3 wide. So I need to go one more row with this road. Oh yeah, frame rates, they love me. The processor, it's bleeding. It's saying, don't do this to me, please, anything but this. My 3090 is like, dude, I can't help you, I'm sorry. This is, it's not my department. Just like, I mean, look, you want it to look nice, we can do that. But, I mean, these frames are not my doing here, right? At some point, you got to calculate pathing. You got to calculate, all the building stuff. Look at this. Just watch it reveal itself. If I go 3 times speed, does it go faster? Not really. It honestly doesn't matter. All right. So I'm going to take and put the barn, right here. And another one's going to have to be on this side most likely. So we'll put that there. And then we're going to have one more. Is it a barn or is it a warehouse? It's actually warehouses. It's all warehouses. My bad. We don't need the barns, which means I didn't need to extend this. Well, whatever. Screw it. I don't care, man. Warehouse. Yeah, we'll put some employee housing, of course, there. Warehouse, and put another warehouse here. All right, lots and lots of warehouses. We need logistics. Of course we do. Lots and lots of logistics. So let's grab logistics buildings and... Oh, man, it'd be nice if I could have fit that in there. Well, I can do it here anyway. We'll put one logistics building here and one logistics building here. We're going to need 2 of them. Most likely we need 2 of them. To handle all of this? I think so. It's all of this, but it's also all of the sheep and stuff we get later. Is the sheep done? No. Yeah. And with the frame rates being as they are, 3 times speed is a lot less effective. All right. Now, while we're building this stuff, and granted, I don't have any staff here yet, so I don't have any cows here, but it looks like I can have 14 cows per pen. Oh my God, the amount of milk. We should just tear all of this. This is going to get replaced with milk processing. All of this gets replaced with milk processing. Pigs right here. We have to tear all this stuff down. So these are cows. So what I can do is I can move the cows. We're going to move them into, let's just go with, it doesn't matter. Number 6. You are the lucky one, number 6. And then we're going to take this guy out and we're going to place him, which I can't because he's not here. Oh, good. I need the employee housing now. All right. We'll go boom, boom, boom. And I guess boom here too. Boom, boom. And we're going to have to go boom, boom, boom. I also needed to research in order to hire this many people. That was the thing I needed to do as well. So it was, yeah. Let's just have power to all of these buildings. And we'll want power to this building. We'll put the power kind of in the middle here, back behind these. About here to be fine. And I can just reach it over and connect it to that. Cool. So employee housing. Let's get that built, please. Hopefully. There we go. And let's just hire animal people right now. We want Really? Not a single? There we go. One animal person. Come on now. Give me animal people. At least one. Get in here. Okay. Where's that dude that was working here before? I wish I could have like a list of my employees. Like, I probably can actually. Yeah, here. Is there anyone who is not working anything? Z's. These are seasonal employees. Oh no. No, no. I need to know animals. You, Lewis, going to permanent housing. You're not assigned to anything, are you? Relocate you. I want you to go all the way over to the new ones. I'm putting you here. It doesn't let me do that though. I need to move your work. Okay, so you have a workplace. You know what? Whatever. I'll figure that out later. I'd rather just hire new people anyway. It's easier to just hire new people. And hire you, and that's probably fine. Assign both of you here. I want to use organic food, all the organic stuff. Bring it on in. And actually, I need barn. That's why I need the barn. It's for the food. Yeah. So let's get a couple of big barns in the back then. Oh, not you. You, big barn. Big barn. Yep. So right here. It's just enough to where it can hit all of those animals. Beautiful. Right there. And then we need another big barn, kind of like maybe in the middle area. Put it like here, let's say. This is fine. All right. My goodness, guys. This is something else, isn't it? Woo! This is all laid out. And now it's just about moving all the cows in here. So this is large cow shed 6. So I want to move all of these guys to the large cow shed 6. Oops, not just that one. All of them. Large cow shed 6. And then you, the final one here. Let's move all of you to large cow shed 6. Okay, so they're all in this one shed. And there's still room for 2 more. But that also means I can remove these. Which is what I wanted to do to make this road. I want to also get rid of this silo, but I think I should probably replace it since we're holding a lot of stuff. So how about, I think I can make this work. Yeah, I can have this be right here, I think, and it doesn't get in the way, or does it? It does. Okay, how about here? This should be fine. Put the silo there instead. And when it gets built, I'll just delete this one. And then I have to move the mechanic shop too. I can probably place that here. I can maybe move it over here too. It just has to cover this equipment here, which is why it was in this position. But I think maybe I just need to have another one. I'll just build another one. It's fine. Get rid of this one. Get rid of this one. Let's take care of this road. And then all we got to do now is take out this road and make the 2-way road all the way to here. All right, hang on. And we just go like that and like that. Beautiful. And then we just remove this. Not needed anymore. There we go. Cleaned it right up. Now we have this, this much bigger, much faster road that takes people all the way down here to this part of our farm, huh? Oh my gosh. Like, holy. There's so many animals here, man. No warehouse, large cow shed. You don't have the right warehouse or site resources. Manure. I can handle that right now. Yeah, This covers all of these. Sure does. And then we put another manure thing over here on this side, let's say. Put it right here. Yeah, this will work. Move it up and cover an extra one. So why don't we just do that? And then we'll have a paved road going right through here. Can't do that. There it goes. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay. Well, here you go, guys. Big cow sheds, huh? it's really not necessary to fill all of these. I do want to see the different workflows and stuff. So I think next video will be the final video because this one's getting long. And I've spent way too much time on it to not release it tomorrow. So I probably can't even release it tomorrow. Honestly, if you guys notice 2 days without videos, this video is the reason why. But it had to happen. So in the next video, I think we'll finalize this. We'll have the bigger sheep pen, so we'll build this out right here. And then I know I said I was going to time lapse this, but honestly, I'm just too lazy right now. It's just been too long. And then next video will be the final one. We're going to get into frozen foods. So I want to see what it's like to convert, for example, our 50,000 strawberries, freeze them up, raspberries, all that stuff, right? We have a huge plethora of supplies here, tomatoes, apricots, all of the stuff. And I want to see what it's like to make juices, like the workflow and stuff, how much that stuff it makes you. So we're going to do everything, but it's going to end up being the next video because we have so much money and time now. It took forever to get to the point where I could hire more people to expand. And now that we've done it, that's it. So join me for the last video, which is next one. Thank you for watching. I really hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.